What's going on, guys? It's WilrisGAMES here, and welcome back to another... Actually, this is my very first update review, so it's not a snapshot review, it's an update review. So let's go over the first couple of things that we have here. This is the 1.6 update. So they added a block of coal, and charcoal now has a different look. In order to make a block of coal, just put 9 coal in a furnace as you would for anything else. Blocks of coal actually smelt for longer, I don't know the exact number, but for longer than 9 coal will, so they're actually useful. They're not just aesthetic. Hang on, give me a second, guys. So, the next thing that we have here is a sword, and first of all, you'll notice two things with the sword. It'll say +7 attacks damage when you hover over it, as will a gold sword where it says +4 attack damage. And in creative, you can now not break blocks with a sword, but I can do it with charcoal, not with a sword. Okay, the next thing we have are horses. So horses, I'll just throw all the stuff I already have used in this chest. So horses come in 3 different, see, here's a baby horse, here's a donkey, here's another donkey, here's a full-grown horse. This is what we're looking for. Each horse actually has different attributes than other horses, so some are faster, and you're kind of trying to breed them to make better horses. I am actually going to learn how to breed during this video, so yes. And this block, the hay bale, as you see here, it is crafted by putting 9 wheat in a furnace, or in a crafting table, like you would think. So, now that we've done that, put this wheat in here. So now the next thing we have is taming a horse. So in order to tame a horse, you have to use your fist. It can't be any other item. You just right click the horse. It'll buck you off a couple of times. And let's hope we can get it close to the beginning here. And eventually, hearts will appear above its head, and it will love you. Come on. There we go. Now it loves us. Okay, so in order to dismount a horse, you just shift, and it says L shift, but you actually just, left shift, yeah, I always thought of that as different. But now that we have this, if you want to get into access its inventory, use your fist, shift right click. You can put horse armor on it, gold, iron, I didn't know that, gold, iron, and diamond. Or you can throw a saddle on it, or the saddle is how you ride it. Now I can control it, and saddles are just found as regular saddles. There's nothing special about the saddles. So this horse cannot, since it is a horse, cannot equip the chest. But over here we have a donkey. It's going to take a little bit to get this guy tamed too. Come on, be my buddy. I love you. Love me. Come on. And I'm unsure as whether it's the same on Mo creatures with breeding or if it's not, but we'll find out later on in the video. That's why I have apples and this. Eventually, see, hearts appear. You can not equip horse armor to a donkey. Donkey, stop it. You cannot equip horse armor to a donkey. You can only equip the saddle, but you can also, let me be right back here. Oh, it ran away far. You can also throw a chest on it. Stop it. And you see those are naturally spawning horses. Sometimes babies will spawn, and babies grow up progressively, as you can see with that. So now, if we shift right click, we can access the donkey's inventory, and it can kind of be as carry your stuff for you if you want to go on a long adventure. So the mule. So yeah, you feed them apples to do that. Golden apples will work too, to breed, or just maybe to love you. I don't know. Go, make babies. And if you breed a horse and donkeys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them to breed or not, or if they're just going to have hearts. If you breed a horse and a donkey, you will get a mule. So a mule, I think, can equip the chest and horse armor, and I think it's just a more advanced horse and donkey. And this horse might be kind of fast, maybe has a lot of health. If I go into survival here, you'll notice that it has more health, and sometimes there'll be a lot more health. That's on the right side is the horse's health. Okay, so now that we're in survival, we kind of need to fly up here. So then we'll get this done here. I forgot shift. Okay, so if we fly up, and we're going to take some damage here. So now that we've taken some damage, we're going to eat some rotten... Actually, this is a good example. So now, when you gain health from having full health, sometimes it will deplete. Let me see if I can get an example here. I'll actually, first what I'll do is I'll eat some rotten flesh. So I'll take some hunger I'll run around for now until I lose some hunger. It's gonna take a little bit, and then we'll eat rotten flesh, or I don't know. But just take my word for it. Sometimes your hunger will deplete from rehealing. So now that we're back into game mode 1, we see that our horses have had meals, and you breed them with apples. Any kind of apples work. I'm guessing you just shift. No, only golden apples actually work. So that's interesting. You can only feed them. Oh, I think it's a buffed up golden apple is the only thing you can. How did I feed them last time? How did I feed you? How did I feed you last time? I am not sure. Okay, whatever. I think I right-clicked. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, so on to the next thing that we have here is hardened clay. And actually, let's just throw everything we have back in this chest here so we can get a bit more organized here. So now we're going to make some hardened clay. Where's the blue dye? There it is. So with hardened clay, in order to make it, you just smelt clay in a furnace. This is kind of guessing right here, guys. I'm not 100% sure right now. I think... Yes, indeed. So you just smelt clay in a furnace, and you get hardened clay. In order to dye that hardened clay, you put 8 in a circle and put 1 in the middle. Don't worry, you won't get 1. You will get 8 dyed hardened clay. Stained. It's called stained. So this is light blue, and you can dye it any color. As you can see here, I have just some examples here. So now the next thing we're on to is name tags. Name tags can only be found in dungeons. So we have an anvil here. All we need to do, name it. How about we'll name our horse? We'll name one horse Node. Node. Because that's a good name. We'll name our donkey Node. So now that donkey's name is Node. Your name is Node. And we're just naming all of our horses Nodes. And also, you can rename this name tag, the same name tag. You can change it so that it could name something Bessie. With that many S's. It's going to be Bessie. And a named animal you can rename. So now this is Bessie. And this one's still Node. So now that we have that, on to the next thing we have. So now we have carpets. Carpets are kind of cool because they can be used to make tables. They can be placed on non-solid blocks. So carpets can be used to, like, for example here, if you wanted to make a secret door. Whoa, where did it go? And so you can do that with carpets. Steph's Playing demonstrated that a little bit better than I did. So I think that's it. Oh wait, no, one more thing. I forgot to put it in the other chest. So the last thing that we have here is, oh, it only needed 4, is a lead. You craft it like this, and you get 2 leads. Leads can be used to drag horses around. Something funny I figured out about them, you can make animals fly, and then whee! Yeah. And when you right-click again, they break, and if you tie them to, you can tie them to a fence here. Fence post. Oh, there we go. It takes 2 leads to make them tied to a fence post. You just untie that. Boop. It would usually take 2 leads. That's why probably they give you 2. You can do it to any animal. If we had some sheep here, and that little redstone mechanism over in there, just ignore that. If we had some sheep here, we could tie that to the lead. And it just follows us. It used to be that it would break if they fell too far behind, but I guess they changed their mind about that or something. Yeah, poor sheep. So I would, if I had the damage indicators mod installed, I would tell you how much health on horses can vary. For example, Node. Let's ride Node. Let's go into survival here. See, Node, we've already seen Node's health, and for Bessie over here, you see he has less health than Node. Some are faster, some are slower, so you can pretty much breed the ultimate horse after a long enough time. And so, that is it for our update showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe share if you want. See you guys later. Bye.